Okay, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Um, wow, as the first thing I notice is how crooked that painting is. I didn't, it's behind me all the time, so I never notice. But I'm thankful for that, for the beautiful weather we're having here in Miami. Very thankful for my wife and family. I just got to see a lot of my friends and family when we had the season two premiere. We got together at Holy City Brewery where we had these are all empty in order to get them home in our carry on, but they were delicious. Holy City Brewery had a red level relic amber ale, and this is all my wife Shay's idea. We were like brainstorming what kind of beer we should make. Like, what about an amber ale that's a red level relic? And oh my God, they came out perfect. And this is a complete coincidence. They use a gold can. Look how good that looks with the special edition of wool. Like, this is complete accident. Like gold and red and black, and these look so good on my shelf together. I don't know how much they have left of this, but if you're in the Charleston area, go see the guys at Holy City Brewery. They make delicious beer, and this is the second year that we've done a premiere there, a little party, just like friends and family, but it's anyone's invited, and they make a beer just for us. Um, so also, if you haven't seen this yet, get by your. We've seen them in Barnes and Noble and some independent stores we popped into and signed whatever I've seen so far. This thing is gorgeous. Go check this thing out in person, or order a copy online if you want. Um, let's talk about the show. So last season, we dropped 2 episodes, which was awesome. We had like a lot to talk about, a lot of characters, a lot of content. And this year, we're rolling it out more slowly, and I love it. It's torturing me, but I love it. Um, I've waited till we've had a little more to discuss. The first episode is so haunting and so beautiful, and like captures the vibe of that section of the book when Juliet is in the silo by herself, and it's a kind of a switch to a little bit of a horror aesthetic in the book, and we really captured that with that opening episode. And I mean, the flashback was so cool, right? To show the effects of an uprising, like what could happen, and it's all hitting Juliet, especially in episode three. And I think episode three for me is where Rebecca shows her the full range of her acting chops. Like, she's an incredible performer, and she's been great throughout the show. But watch episode three really closely. When she realizes that her going out to clean and not cleaning and surviving puts her entire silo in jeopardy, you can actually see on her face what's happening in her brain. It's so incredible. Um, and it's chilling. Like, that moment for me is so powerful because now you understand the stakes. And this is one of the brilliant deviations from the book that I really love. And we're going to tie in some other things from the book even more strongly in this season. But what's cool about this change in the book, Juliet's reason for getting back is almost mostly Lucas, but a little bit her silo. And here it's saving 10,000 people, even the people who didn't like her, even the people who sent her out to clean. Like, she includes those in the people that she wants to go back and save. Um, just reading some content. The solo of the show. Oh, okay. All I can say, Joey, is you're gonna have to keep watching because it's not going to be exactly what you think. We're doing a lot of misdirection in this season, so there's gonna be a lot of people who are like, "Wait, this isn't going like the book," and then there's going to be a lot more of the book in it than they think. So I'm really enjoying reading all the theories on who've read the book, and I enjoy the theories of the people immediately. I'll just say this season's going to be full of surprises. And so we're going to be doing a video like this after a lot of these episodes. Um, so a couple of things that really stand out to me. First of all, Eric Avellino, who directed this, is an absolute genius. And he wrote episodes on season one. He's directed other stuff. He's an accomplished director. He, I think, is one of the great, like, unsung storytellers and filmographers of our day. And I hope other people in the business see this episode and it puts him on more radars. I know he already has like a lot of fans out there in the industry, but the guy's a genius. Also, I've been on set while he's working. Everyone loves him. Like, I love him. He's the most likable and just affable. Nothing upsets him. He's just like, he runs such a tight but really pleasant ship. And watch this episode and see some of the things that he sets up. There's a wide shot of Sims that is unbelievable. And the final shot of this episode, episode 3, is, I think, one of the best that we've seen, across 13 episodes now. And it's so meaningful too. Like, Juliet has been living a solitary life in her own way, solo in a very physical way. And the two of them together on that bridge and the symbolism of building a bridge, it's just like, that shot hit me hard. I'm gonna be jumping around a lot because there's a lot to cover here. But the other thing that really hit me hard was, oh my God, the scene with Jules's dad and the woman hoping to win the lottery the next day. Like, that's the kind of scene, if you're looking at a script and you're trying to cut scenes for budget and for time, and you're like, we have to build a set, we have to get an actor and get them lines and use up some of our time. Is this important enough to do that? And wow, that scene does a lot of heavy lifting. Like, for him to get to where he's going to break the rules and become a rebel, like his daughter, like his wife, we have to see what he's lost and what he's going through. And I just got choked up during that scene. And for her to realize who she was talking to and him to say, no, it's fine. I hope you win. I hope something good comes of this. Like, man, that tore me up. Another scene that tore me up, of course, was when the judge is watching the videos and lost someone in mechanical, and you see the I don't know, a person who's kind of given up on life and someone who's just given away their life, and the way the music was building. Honestly, I mean, I've read these scripts so many times and given notes on them. I've seen the final cuts before, so I know it's happening. But the way that was all building, I was like, I feel like the episode is going to end right here. And of course, we have many more cool things to come after that. But it really built to a head. One thing I think I saw some people that weren't quite clear on this, with Patrick Kennedy, and how amazing is he? The guy playing Patrick Kennedy, he's just killing it. But he did not have his memory wiped yet. Sims was basically brokering a deal. Like, you've got to go down and foment, like, be the rabble rouser. And I don't know if everyone caught this. It's very subtle. I think we get into it a little more later, but the guy he got out of retirement is a sharpshooter. They got him in order to, put a shot right on Kennedy in the right way. And of course, things didn't go the way everyone had planned, but the results were kind of the same. So all that's a mess that still has yet to be untangled. But let's back up. We talked about episode 1 just a little bit, and so much of that's like straight from the book. It's watching her try to get in the door and get in the silo, and getting her trying to think about, am I poisoned? How do I rinse the suit off. What can I grab? How do I get out of this thing? I'm running out of air. So claustrophobic and terrifying. And also an amazing way for her to be trapped without a suit later, right? Like she has to destroy her suit to get out. And now the first thing she realizes, she's like, I need to get back. I need a suit. So that becomes her struggle over these first few episodes, and we'll continue on. Episode 2, I love because it shows what we're going to be doing with this season. There are so many characters who we really got to know in the first season, but didn't get enough screen time. Shirley and Knox, like their relationship already just in episode 2. Oh my God. Like I just love every bit of screen time that they get. Walker is just no nonsense. Like you can see where her head is, and she's just a powerhouse this season. So by spending time between the two silos, kind of like in the book, there's chapters that bounce back and forth. What I hope, one of my favorite things as a viewer is when you're spending time with one character and you're like, I can't wait to get back to the other characters. And you get back there and you're like, oh, I can't wait to get back to that other character. And so you're always left wanting more from both storylines. And that's what we're going for with this season. So very exciting. I am so thrilled. I'm so thankful for you all for watching. I cannot believe when I put on Apple TV and see Silo in the #1 spot, it still just has not sunk in that not only did this book get written, did people find it, did it, have the success it had, and then got a deal and got made. It's finding an audience. Like every one of these, I'm living my absolute dream, and it's all because of you all. So this Thanksgiving, I'm mostly thankful for the audience that this story has found. I hope you continue enjoying it and continue the chat. I'm on Facebook and Reddit, reading everyone's theories and chiming in when I can, and we'll talk more through these videos and on the blog. So I hope you continue to enjoy. We'll see you out there. Peace.